Okay. Oh, did it just do that for you guys too?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, So we're group four, and the problem we've been tasked with giving a recommendation for is fixing the food situation. I'm Natalie.
I'm Austin.
I'm Kyanne.
So as far as our options that we had for giving a recommendation, our first option is food stands. There are currently 5 concepts of the food stands already. So that includes hot dogs, pretzels, turkey legs, and sandwich wraps and funnel cakes. This option would include adding 2 more of each concept, and they each cost $5,000. So for the cost breakdown on that, for 5 concepts, adding 2 additional stands for each, that would be 10 additional food stands. And then at the cost of $5,000 each, times the 10 new stands would come out to about $50,000 in costs for us. As far as revenues, the average ticket price per customer per day comes out to about 1450, and then the number of customers per day is around 320. So if we take those, we can calculate our revenues to be about $4,640 per day.
Um, our second option was the food trucks. This option would add about 4 food trucks to the park. Each truck would serve a different cuisine. The 4 options would be burgers, pizza, tacos, and dumplings. Each truck would cost around $30,000 and have about 3 to 5 different options on the menu. For the cost breakdown for 4 additional trucks at 30,000 apiece, our total cost would be about 120,000. And for the revenue breakdown, our average ticket price was a total of $20.67. And at 175 customers a day, our daily revenue would be $3,617.25.
So our third option is the deluxe vending machines. This option would add 2 vending locations, each housing 8 vending machines. Each new vending location costs about $10,000. So getting into the cost section, if we bring in 2 vending machine locations at $10,000 each, it would cost us about $20,000. In the revenue section, our average ticket price per day brings in about $13.30, and if you multiply that by the number of customers we receive, which is 63, we have a revenue about $837.90.
So just for a visual comparison of each of these costs and revenues, the costs for food stands is going to be about $50,000. The food trucks is going to be about $120,000, and the vending machines are going to be about $20,000. As for their revenues, food stands are going to bring in about $4,640 per day. Food trucks are going to bring in about $3,617 per day, and vending machines are going to bring in around $837 a day. So without having a breakdown of our variable costs per day and things like that, we can use these numbers to create kind of a rough break-even point for the number of days it'll take for us to break even on each option. So for food stands, that's going to take about 10.78 days. For food trucks, it's going to take about 33.17 days. And for vending machines, it's going to take about 23.87 days. The turnaround time, vending machines are a little bit excluded from this, but the next shortest amount of time we have is food stands at 5 minutes, food trucks at 12 minutes. And then the staff required for each, it's 2 employees for food stands, 3 employees for food trucks, and 3.5 employees for vending machines.
Some other things we took into account when making our decision was how the customers felt. And so when we looked at the customer survey data, um, customers said they like food that they can eat on the go, so they can, get around the park and not have to be stuck in one place all day. Customers also said they don't like walking far to find food, so places that are easily accessible. Customers said a range of food types is important, so different kinds of foods and yeah, different types of foods and stuff like that. Um, Customers said they like treats when they're at the park, so things like funnel cakes and ice cream, I don't know, stuff like that.
So our recommendation is actually the food stands. They bring in the highest number of customers per day at 320, and they have the lowest number of days for the break-even point. It requires the fewest employees at 2 employees, and it has the fastest turnaround time. Overall, the food stands are the most profitable option.
Okay. I don't know how to, hold on. I'm gonna have to stop sharing to then stop the recording.
That one's good.
Okay. Let's see.